For this video, we're going to look at bed assignments. So you can assign a guest a bed underneath their profile and then just locate the bed assignment tab. Now in this video, I'm not going to actually walk you through how to do it just because I don't want to mess up any data that's currently in your system. But we'll go through the steps. You just won't actually see it take place. So to do that, to assign someone a bed, they first must be enrolled into a dorm. You can find the dorm enrollments in your statuses list tab, and then most likely you'll need to go to your subprograms and find what dorm they enrolled into. If they are not enrolled into a particular dorm, they will not be able to be assigned a bed in that dorm. So in this case, they're enrolled into MLT rooms, so thus they can be assigned into MLT rooms. To do that, all you would need to do is select a program. Your program would be that room, would be the actual subprogram. Your room would be the actual room number, and then you just enter the start date, which would be the date you're entering in the bed assignment. In order to select an actual bed, you will have to enter an end date. It's best if you just select an end date that is pretty far in advance. Typically, we would say a year out in advance. And the reason why is because you don't want to have to be constantly going in and extending those bed assignments. So you can see in this case, that was exactly what was done. The bed assignment was created a year out. Once that end date is selected, a little box will appear right in this region here to where you can select a bed number. Once you select a bed number, you then have the ability to type a note if you would like to. Not necessary though, but if you do, go for it. And then you click assign. Once you click assign, this little area here will appear and show you that you have assigned that bed. You then have a couple of options. You can extend that bed assignment, which will allow you to extend the assignment past the 3/21/19 date, or you can end that bed assignment early if that guest leaves or goes to a different room, different bed. You can also edit the assignment or delete it. When you finish the bed assignment, it's going to ask you if you're sure you want to finish it. So just be sure and click OK. And when it comes to this area, one of the things you want to do is be sure and select a date that the guest last slept in the bed. So right now it is about 10:30 where I'm at. If the guest slept in the bed last night, I do not want to put today's date for that date, even though I'm exiting it today. Technically, he slept in it last night, so I would select the night before. If I end up selecting the day of, if I were to select 4/26, even though it is 4/26, I would not be able to assign that bed out to a guest that day. The system is thinking that the guest would be sleeping in that bed tonight on 4/26. So, as a rule of thumb, always exit the bed for the date the guest last slept in that bed. Then you would simply click finish. I'm not going to do that. And then once you click finished, it would finish that assignment out, and you'd be able to reassign that person to a different bed after clicking refresh. So one of the things you'll need to do in Sparrow is just click refresh your browser after you do certain tasks. So once you finished it out and refreshed your browser, you then be able to assign them to a different room, different bed, as long as they were enrolled into that subprogram. I hope you found this video on bed assignments helpful. Thanks.